Hi, welcome to my pick a card reading. And in this reading, this is a message that you need to hear right now about your no contact situation with your person. Okay, so this reading is for those who are not in contact with their person that they're thinking about for this reading. So if you are in contact with your person, this reading is not for you. Okay, I have 3 piles here that you could choose from, and I have 3 cards and 3 sets of crystals. So the first card I have for option number 1 is number 33. So for those of you who like to choose with numbers, there's also numbers on the card as well. So I have number 33, Verde Prato, Wounds. And this is for group number 1. Pardon my shakiness. It's like whenever you're trying to hold perfectly still for a perfect image, you will always shake. Have you ever noticed that? It's like your mind telling you not to do it. Your body's like, I'm gonna do it, right? And this crystal for group number 1, the quartz. It seems to be like a rainbow quartz, maybe. Okay. For group number 2, we have the number 9, Cinderella, Magic. For group number 2. And the crystal to go along with that group is this really beautiful agate. Okay. So it's like a flower agate. Okay. For group number 3, we have number 18, Vasilia, the Brave. And this card is Courage, group number 3. And for you, we have the Fire and Ice Crackle Quartz here. Okay. So again, we have group number 1, number 33, Verde Prato, Wounds, with this quartz here, this little rainbow quartz. We also have group number 2, number 9, Cinderella Magic, with the flower agate. And we have group number 3, number 18, Vasilia the Brave, Courage, with the Fire and Ice Quartz, Crackle Quartz. Okay, so you can go ahead and make your selection. If you are having a hard time making that selection, there is a divination generator and the timestamp. So that will generate a number for you, either 1, 2, or 3. What you do is you just pause when you're feeling in your intuition to pause, and there will be a number that pops up on the screen. Okay, and that will be your number. So I will go ahead and give you a few minutes alone to meditate on these cards and these crystals. Again, I will have the generator linked in the timestamps as well, and I will see you at your reading. Hi, group number one. This is your message you should hear about your no contact situation with your person. So you've chosen Verde Prato, wounds number 33 with the quartz here. So I'm getting a lot of information solely from this card about your connection. So I feel that this connection was a secret. So this could be something that you have had to keep secret from the rest of the world. Okay, so I feel that your love, your connection, was like this secret love affair between you and your person. And I feel that it's almost like you have to find ways to see each other. So you might go out of your way or meet in very unusual places because the connection is such a secret, I feel. I also feel that you might live somewhat far from each other. So this doesn't even have to mean very far. It just means that there is some sort of distance between you. And I feel that this is speaking about where you live. Okay, so this isn't speaking about emotionally or mentally. This is solely speaking about physically. I feel there's a bit of a distance between you. So I feel, yeah, you have to keep this connection a secret. You have to hide it. And it's like you don't want to, or neither one of you want to reveal the truth to the outside world, because it feels like there's some sense of fragility with it, of that truth. So you have to hide it. And I feel like part of the reason why you have to hide this is because there are very, very jealous people around you, jealous of your connection. Okay. Um, I feel that one of these people around you um, may have found out about your connection, and I feel that they are pretending to be very concerned about your relationship or about you or your person, but really they are envious. Okay, and I feel that there's just this energy of disruption coming from this person, although they are acting to you and acting to your person like they have good intentions. This person does not. And I feel them just trying to get in between this connection that you have with each other and almost like try to disrupt that connection or sever that connection. But the connection is very strong and it is spiritual. So I don't feel that this is a connection that can be severed very easily. That's what Spirit is telling me. So I feel with you, group number one, that someone is trying to come in between you. And I feel that the connection, this no contact, is because someone is trying to come in between you. So I feel like the communication between you has been disconnected for some time. And I feel that your person and you are very, very hurt, with wounds that feel like they will never heal. So I feel like these are very deep wounds. So this person that came in between you really, really hurt you. Okay. And you feel very wounded. I'm also getting that you have a very healing effect on your masculine and or feminine, either one, and they have a very healing effect on you. So there's an energy here where it's like you heal each other's pain. And I'm seeing an acorn, which represents harvest, karma, abundance. So I'm getting that energy there as well, that there's an abundance of love, an abundance of caring, but there's also an abundance of hurt here. And I feel it's because of this third party coming in between you and meddling in that situation. I also feel, to make things worse, this person that is trying to come in between you, it's like you trusted them at some point in time. And I also feel like your person also either trusts them now or trusted them at some point in time. I feel like you both trusted this person, okay? And I feel that this person put on a false mask, put on fake intentions in order to make you think they were concerned and had your best interest at heart, but really they were envious, they were jealous, and they were trying to come in between your connection. But what Spirit is telling me is that the love you have for your person, the love they have for you, and with this being a 33, 33 is about, it really has an eternal aspect to it. And I feel that it's about rebirth, resurrection, okay? Even when you think everything is lost. And so what Spirit is telling me, that there is an unconditional love here. And that's what the 33 is representing for you. That is also what the skeleton here represents in the girl. Okay, this kind of eternity, a love that is eternal, that surpasses even after death, right? That it still lasts. So whatever it is you're going through right now, this love will last through it, okay? This love will not die through this situation, through the circumstances, through whatever it is that you're going through. This is eternal love, okay? I also feel like because you and your person have kind of kept this connection a secret, I feel that others might see you and or your person as being very secretive. And again, there's a sort of envy or jealousy that's coming with that. And I feel that there's also like a vindictiveness, a spitefulness that's coming from that too. So these people have felt very entitled to know your every emotion, know your person's every emotion, and feel like they have the right to tell you and or your person who to be with when they do not have that right. This is also people who know that you have kept secrets from them. So I feel that to one of these people, your secret has been revealed about your connection. So someone knows about your connection with your person here. And they're jealous. They're envious. I feel they also want to like punish you or punish your person for not telling them about your connection, for keeping secrets from them. So they feel entitled, and they feel like they have the right to know everything that's going on in your life or their life, when the truth is this person needs to worry about their own life. I also feel that there's a lot of very hidden feelings here, very deep feelings, very hidden feelings of hurt, of betrayal as well. And Spirit wants you to stay true to yourself. Okay, Spirit wants you to know that the worst has already happened in this situation. So the situation is not going to get any worse, is what Spirit is telling me. And just know that if you stay true to yourself, you will be able to get through this unscathed and healed. Okay? So there is a solution. And that solution entails staying true to yourself, standing your ground, standing up to people who are vindictive, who are envious of you, jealous of you, trying to bully you, push you around, tell you what to do, tell you who to be with. This entails staying true to you and saying, no, you don't have the right to tell me all of those things. You don't have the right to make my decisions for me. This is my life, not yours. Okay, so there's also a warning with this card, okay? to not really expose your true feelings to any more dangerous energy. Okay, like this person who is trying to come in between you and your person. You know, you don't owe those people anything. You owe them nothing. They feel entitled to you, but in all reality, you actually don't owe them anything, energetically or otherwise. Okay? So they simply wish to control you, and you don't owe them that. Okay, so they might act like you also owe them something. Okay, maybe this is someone that I feel like for some of you watching, this could actually be someone who introduced you to your person. Okay, so take that only if it resonates. But yeah, they like feel like you owe them something now because of that. And they are jealous. But you know, now is a time for you to be free and joyous, because what Spirit is telling me right now is that your love is going to come to you very, very soon, but only if you stay true to your heart, and only if you're brave enough to stand your ground and stay true to you. Okay? Also, try not to tell too much about your relationship or anything like that to people outside of your very, very, your person or your very close friends. Okay? So there's a message to be brave here and to know that you're going to reconcile very soon. But again, this energy is going to be kickstarted by you standing up for yourself, standing your ground, by being true to yourself and not allowing other people to tell you what to do, who you are, punish you for not telling them things, not telling them everything in your life. Because the truth is, they're not entitled to that, no matter how much they think that they are. Okay? I feel like there's just this fear of like standing up to these people. And, this card is about the solution lying within the place you fear most, which could actually be being yourself, being true to yourself. You might fear being true to yourself. So there could be like an underlying fear there to where you feel the need to put other people's needs, wants, wishes for you, even above your own wishes for you. So it's kind of developed into this fear of being yourself. And that could be something you're not even aware of, that you're not conscious of. But that's where the solution is going to lie for you. Spirit's also giving me the message that we are all vulnerable in love, okay? That, this vulnerability you're feeling, I think that Spirit is saying that's what it feels like to be in love, right? It's feeling vulnerable, and it just goes with the territory. So it's not anything different. It's not the universe trying to punish you or anything like that. It's just that, or that you're doing anything wrong even. It's just we all feel that way in love. We're all vulnerable in love because love makes us vulnerable. It touches us and shines light on all of those places inside of us that, we don't even recognize in ourselves a lot of times. Whether that be good or bad. And most times love exposes the good and the bad in all of us. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. So the wounds that you're feeling, these wounds from love, can be cured through courage, through staring that fear in the face. And so you can heal love's wounds, okay? So let's take a look at your other cards. Okay, so for your other cards here, We have you deserve love. You are lovable. Take off your mask, number 11. I'm seeing ballet shoes here as well. Someone might like ballet, or maybe you wanted to be a ballerina dancer or any dancer at some point. Maybe you just love music. We have probably love music with Venus energy. We have Venus in reverse. Divine timing. 8 of Cups. Apology. The World. Compromise. Cleansing and clearing out old energies. Just going to move these down here. Divine Feminine. Received. Grief. So it's like a very clear message here. So it's telling me that the Divine Feminine energy is the energy that has been through the wounds, okay? The grief, the pain, the sorrow, that the Divine Feminine energy needs to heal, okay? There's a lot of wounds for the Divine Feminine energy, and that the Divine Feminine needs to find harmony within herself. Again, we also have harmony and unrequited love here. Okay, so let's just take a deeper look at these cards. So there's something about your connection to where you don't feel loved in this connection. And I feel the love is a secret in this connection, is what I'm getting here. And with Venus in reverse, it could be a very sexual connection, but you might be afraid to reveal your emotions to this person. The wound that you have here is an energy of the love that you have, feeling like it's not being returned from your person, feeling like they're hiding, wearing a mask, okay? And I think it's put you through a lot of grief, a lot of sorrow, all right? So I feel like this grief, this pain, this sorrow that you've received in the duration of this relationship, because the world is about the duration, okay? The whole entire duration of the relationship from beginning till now. You have received many wounds, okay? A lot of these wounds have to do with hiding how you feel, hiding your true self, hiding your feelings from others, hiding what you're going through, hiding what you have to go through from others, okay? So it's just feeling like it's become like the mask you're forced to wear to protect your person or to protect you in some way has become so heavy to wear. And I think that your soul has been wanting to take that mask off. I also feel like there's something about your person that makes you think or believe or feel, and it could be this person meddling, that you aren't good enough, that you need to appear different than what you really are, not just to your person, but to everyone else. And Spirit is saying, stop trying to appear different to who you really are. It's time to take off your mask and be the real you. And, you know, this goes for your person as well. I think that they have refused to show their love to the world for you. They have refused to tell others that they're with you or that they love you. Maybe they go around acting like they're single, okay? But the truth here is that it is a mirroring energy because you are twin flames. So both of you are wearing a mask in a way. And I feel like you have worn this mask to protect your person. And I feel your person has worn this mask to protect themselves in some way. And so that hasn't been fair to you. Sometimes it feels for you like the mask you're both having to wear and put on, it feels like you might actually start to become that mask. And I feel that's a fear for you. That's something that you don't want. But Spirit's saying, look at who you really are then. Be who you really are then. Spirit is saying the solution, again, lies in what you fear the most, which is showing your vulnerability, telling your true feelings to your person. But you cannot get the love and attention you are craving and that you deserve by pretending to be someone you are not. And you are beautiful, you are courageous, you are lovable. There's nothing not to love about you. So be who you are. Spirit is asking why you are so frightened to be honest with yourself about others, about people who have betrayed you, about yourself, about this connection. I think that you don't want to believe it. Sometimes, that this person you trusted betrayed you or is trying to come in between you and your person. I think you feel that you will lose friends or you might lose opportunities by showing people your true self, because that means you'll be showing your imperfections as well. You'll be showing your fears, your vulnerabilities. And there's an energy with that can be scary. But that's why it's going to take bravery to get to the solution here. This is compromising with yourself, with your soul, with your spirit. I think that you've also done things to make others happy, to please others, and put yourself last in this, your desires, your wants, what you really want out of life. You've put those on the back burners to make others happy and to please them. And I feel that it's always left you feeling wounded at the end of the day, feeling that you don't deserve what you really want. And you completely do. And Spirit is here to tell you right now that you do deserve that. You do deserve the life you want. You deserve the job you want. You deserve the love that you want. You deserve to be treated the way you want to be treated. Okay, you deserve all of it. And most of all, you deserve to be who you are and to be loved for it. So I feel here that with all this energy and all of this pain, this grief, this sorrow, I think it's time for you to just take a little bit of time and get to know yourself again. Take off the mask first to yourself, and this will have an effect on your person. They will begin to take off their mask to get to know themselves again on a deeper level, because they have also forgotten a part of themselves. Okay. I think that this is also that you need time not only to get to know yourself, but to get to know what is really important to you in life. What is really important for you in life to have, to do, to be. I feel like you haven't been allowed to do and be those things. Same with your person. they have been holding back in the relationship they want to be in. So this is a reminder to reflect on what is really important, what goals are important for you, not what's important for everyone else, because at the end of the day, you're living your life. They're not living your life. They're living their own. They can do those things in their own life if they want it. But you have your own path, and you deserve to follow it. I also think that you and your person have spent so much time worrying what other people might think of you or might think about the relationship as well. And Spirit is saying it doesn't matter what they think about it. Their judgments of you, should not impact you. And so these judgments, this grief, this pain, there is divine timing involved in this relationship, because you are meant to find and seek a deeper meaning to the cycles you've been going through in your life. And this involves living for others and not necessarily living for yourself. And so that pain from the past, okay, the pain you've received from this relationship, the grief that you felt, and the way that you felt this has been one-sided or an unrequited relationship a lot of times. I think that you've worn a mask for your person. I think that you've had your relationship for your person because they asked you to, but it's not what you wanted. It's never what you wanted. So Spirit also wants you to know that your person wants to make things right. They want to make amends, and you do have a genuine apology coming in for you. There is a promised union here, but again, you have to find your true self. Your masculine cannot come into union with you unless you are yourself. Not a true union, okay? Not a divine union. Because it never quite feels right, okay? He needs to see you, know you. So this is leaving the past behind, leaving judgments behind, and creating a new path. And this is really the completion of a cycle for you, and this is a cycle of pain, of grief, of feeling unwanted, unlovable, and having to hide your feelings, wear a mask to make others comfortable. And Spirit says no. Okay, we're not doing that anymore. We're not compromising with others, okay? It's only what you want that matters now. So now, with this time right now that you're in separation, it is meant to be, okay? Because you are meant to clear out all of the negative energy from the past, the grief, the pain, okay? And also get to know yourself again. So this is really a time of getting to know yourself again, all right? And healing through that. So we also have harmony here. You are able to feel a loving, balanced connection with everything, okay? So again, feeling loving connections, okay? Not unrequited connections. So I think that, a lot of times our inner self mirrors our outer self. And when you are really quieting, not going after your own goals, what you really want, you are kind of instead pursuing what others want for you or what others want you to do. You're not allowing you to love you enough to take action towards yourself. So if your person hasn't taken action towards you, this is because you haven't loved yourself, or not really loved yourself, but you haven't believed you deserve to take action for your goals, what you want. So now is the time to really step into who you are and go after what you want. That is what this time right now is meant for you. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and get some clarifiers here for this reading. Okay, we're just going to pull 2 clarifiers and see what we got. Okay, so yeah, we have the Hermit in reversed, okay, which it says self-absorbed here. Let's get another one. So this is talking about listening to your guidance, okay? That's what Spirit is talking about, listening to your guidance. I think that you're getting a lot of guidance. You're getting a lot of signs from Spirit, especially with this 33 here. We got 33, 11, master numbers, okay? Ascended master numbers. You are being guided by the ascended masters in your connection, but you have to listen to yourself. And you might even have to learn how to communicate and listen to yourself all over again, because I think that you've really been listening to others over you for so long that you may have forgotten how to listen to yourself, how to communicate with yourself with the 8 of Wands. All right, so Spirit wants you to know. By the way, we have Saturn here, Mercury, we got Capricorn energy, and then we have Saggy. We also have Virgo. So I feel, and Mercury. So we have Mercury and Virgo. All right, I think you have a tendency to overanalyze yourself, overanalyze situations. I think that you see yourself as being self-absorbed when you do go after your goals, or other people make you feel it's selfish or self-absorbed to go after your goals and what you want, but actually it's not. It's selfish and it's self-absorbed for them to expect that of someone else. It's selfish for them to tell you what your goals should be or what you should do. Okay? So that's what Spirit wants you to know. And that these obstacles are going to be cleared up, okay, right after this healing phase. And again, there will be an apology. There will be a union between you. There will be a compromise. But you have to stay true to yourself. That is the biggest message I have here. So I'm going to close your reading with a message from your person. And I'm going to pull those cards live. And then a message from the universe. So, message from your person. Sorry, there's like a dog outside and it's my neighbor's dog and it's just been out there for, I don't know, probably the whole time we've been in this reading. Okay. Message from Pile 1's person. Message for Pile 1's person from their person to them. Okay. So your person wants you to know that they haven't let you go and they don't want to let you go. You are still in their heart. They want to make things work with you. They want to clear out this pain, this grief. They want you to know that you are lovable. They don't want to let you go. But they need more time to figure things out because your person does have some issues within them. Okay. And there's certain things I feel you've brought up to them and, that you've brought up to them and they didn't want to address. Maybe they told you were overanalyzing, looking too deeply into something. And maybe it has to do with this person that's kind of trying to come in between you. All right, so your person is saying they recognize that now. They also don't want to let you go, but they need a little bit more time to figure things out. And that is the divine timing that is at play in your relationship, because you do too. You need that time to get to know yourself and stand firm in your power. And we're always shifting, changing, growing, evolving so much. And at least I hope that we all are. Otherwise, what's the point of life if you're not evolving, growing, changing so much that there are times where we do have to get to know ourselves all over again. Okay. So message from the universe for pile 1 about their situation. Okay. So I'm just seeing that for the feminine, it's like the fire lit up around the crown chakra. So again, I feel like this is racing thoughts. Spirit is saying, calm your thoughts. Okay. And just know this is fate. This is divine timing that you are going through, and that the worst is already over. Now is the healing phase. Okay. So we have romance. Cupid's arrow has struck. All right. Your person is in love with you. They are not going to let you go. And I'm seeing the arrow here too. Very Sagittarius energy. Okay. Maybe that's that distance I was picking up earlier. But just know that your person does love you. And I think you need to hear that right now. You need to know that they do love you, and that this next phase in your life after this healing phase is going to be a very romantic period in your life with your person. Okay. So that's a reading that I have for you, group number 1. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Bye. Hi, group number 2, for those of you who've chosen Cinderella. With the agate, the flower agate, I think it's called. I'm not quite sure. This is your reading. Okay, so we have a number 9. We have Cinderella magic. I see you holding a watch, okay? So I feel like timing is an issue here. I'm also seeing a little mouse and a pumpkin, all right? So I think that the pumpkin in the Cinderella story is really a symbol of change, of transformation, right? Because the pumpkin turns into a carriage. But something else tells me about this relationship that it's not exactly what it seems. That's what Spirit is telling me about your connection. Okay, that it's, oh, let me go ahead and move this. I still have pile 1's crystal here. Let me put yours up there. So something is not exactly as it seems in this connection. As a matter of fact, it might be quite the opposite than what it seems. Okay? I feel like you are in this moment of change, of transformation, and you feel that. You feel it within your connection. Okay? And I feel that you were with your person, or you were in union with your person for some time. And I think that when you were in union with them, or when you were with them, you feel very happy, right? But then it's like that time always ends, and you're always back to being without them for however long. I also feel for you that there's very real differences between you and your person. So I'm getting that your person could have a lot, their family could be very wealthy, and maybe your family is not, or there's just something here to where your backgrounds and your families and your lifestyles are very, very different from each other. And it's like when you're together, all of that disappears. The love that you have towards each other transcends all of those things, as it should. And it feels like magic is happening between the two of you. It doesn't matter in that moment who you are. It doesn't matter in that moment how much money you have, what your families think, what is, you know, what is like acceptable to your family, who is an acceptable relationship for your none of that matters. No expectations of anyone else. And it feels like when you are together, the entire world just fades out, disappears, because the energy is that strong between you. So it feels like a magic in the air. And this is a love that is able to transcend, okay, any class boundary, any family boundary, any religious boundary. I'm also getting that this person has really changed your life in some way. I feel like for some time your life was very, very different when you're with this person. There's something about this relationship that feels almost forbidden, but it's not forbidden by you, and it's not forbidden by your person. It's like forbidden by families or circumstances or differences is what I'm getting here. So when you're together, none of that matters, and it feels like just two worlds colliding into one, creating magic, life, love. And I think that when you're together, what Spirit is telling me, when you're together, you both feel so alive. And everyone else, they don't understand your love. I feel that, you know, for you or your person, I'm seeing the little mouse here. It's like just a mouse's chirp, you know, like a mouse's squeak. You don't want to listen to it. You don't want to hear that. I'm also getting that there is specifically one night you had with this person that I feel was magical to you, but you haven't heard much from them, okay? And I'm seeing the watch here, so Spirit's telling me that this person will contact you again, all right? It will happen. And I feel like for you, group number 2, you're very hopeful that this will happen, because I think you know somewhere in your heart and soul that the time is coming. She's holding the watch, that the time is coming for you to reconcile with this person, because the connection is far too magical, far too powerful not to. I also feel for you, group number 2, you may have particularly had like a very cruel thing said to you about your connection, maybe because of the boundaries that are in place. So you've been treated very cruelly about this connection, okay? But I feel that all of those people who had something to say about your connection, you know what? They're about to be quiet, okay? They're about to be quiet, because what Spirit is telling me is that very soon you are going to receive a knock on your door, okay? And it'll be your time to step out of the shadows, away from the cruelty, away from the judgments. And you will be stepping into a better life for yourself. And this is with or without your person. So what Spirit is telling me is that those boundaries that kept you divided, separated by class, by money, by family, whatever it is, by religious background, whatever it is, okay? Those boundaries, I'm hearing a helicopter. Those boundaries have already been crossed by you. energetically. You have already crossed that boundary. And so know and believe that you can. Wow, so loud. I feel like this is an important message with the helicopters and all that that's so loud. So know that you can also cross this boundary as well. That nothing and no one can put you in a box. And that with or without your person, you are going to cross those lines. You are going to cross those boundaries because those boundaries were never meant to hold you back in the first place. It is your destiny, and no one can stop destiny. I also feel that this connection is destined. And so no matter how hard other people try to stop it, you cannot stop destiny. Okay. So you could have people trying to hate on you, talk crap about you, oust you for, not being in that boundary, not being in that class, not being in that divider, that religion, that, off that set, whatever it is. And they'll criticize you. But no matter how much they try, no matter how much criticism, no one will be able to take your place, especially in the heart of your twin flame, your person. No one. And that's what Spirit's showing me here. Okay, because those boundaries have been dissolved, and it is your destiny to be with this person. So even if you're not with this person, those boundaries that kept you apart, they will automatically be dissolved by whatever your life choices are that you want to make for yourself. You will cross those lines, you will cross those boundaries, and you will not be put in a box, not in your relationship, and not ever. Right now is a sacred time for you. This is a magical time for you, and it is a time of manifestation and transformation. So Spirit is asking you to make a wish right now, just like Cinderella, to make a wish and hold it tight into your heart, and don't let anyone tell you that it can't happen, because for you, it can. Okay. So Spirit is telling you to trust the outcome, that it will be good. Okay, you don't have anything to worry about. There will be a rebirth in this relationship. Okay, this connection is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, magic is at work here. Magic is at play. And Spirit is telling you all you have to do is to be clear and to be true, and know that your person is coming. And I really feel for you. I feel 9 days. Okay, you are going to get a knock on the door, or it could be any time in September with the 9th month, okay? So, wow, what a magical message. Let's go ahead and see what other cards Spirit has for you. Okay. So your cards, we have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Know that. Okay. We also have 15, wild. All right. It did come out in reverse. We have Libra, I balance. Okay. So you could be a Libra. Your person could be a Libra. You don't have to be. But this is talking about 7th house, commitment, marriage, spouse, engagement, okay? We got the 8 of Pentacles. We have What a Catch in reverse. We have It's Time in reverse. We have You Are an Inspiration. Sorry, I had one card that goes to pile 3 I noticed was in here. We have Playing Games. Heart to Heart. Guide. vibrations, ascending, evolution, look at this, and ships. Wow, I love this. Okay. So for ships, I think ships is talking about the distance you feel that you have to bridge or you have to gap between you. And this is not physical distance for you. For you, group number 2, this is a distance in class, a distance in family, a distance in religion and lifestyle, and something along those lines. Okay, that is where the distance lies for you. And it's like this connection is something everyone told you was impossible. You have been so criticized or even like laughed at for believing in this connection. But guess what? The message here is that your love life is ascending. And look, we got ascending down here to clarify this with evolution. You have evolved so much. You have never lost faith, never lost hope. And that is why this evolution, this ascension, and this connection is happening. And because it is destiny for you. With the 7th house, I feel a relationship for you. I feel a commitment and engagement here for you. All right, I really do feel that. And Spirit is telling me that your relationship with your person is evolving right now. Okay, and sometimes that can be hard. All right, your frequency goes through all kinds of shifts, all kinds of changes, and your consciousness ascends and your spirit evolves. And that can be very hard at times. So sometimes Spirit does kind of disconnect us from some period of time so that we can focus on our guidance, focus on our heart, focus on our vibration, our frequency, and raising that in order to evolve. So Spirit is telling me the more that you raise your vibration, okay, the more that you ascend your vibration, the more you work on that, the more this relationship is going to ascend, the more it's going to evolve, the more you ascend your consciousness, your spirit, realize that obstacles are merely only lessons on your path to love. That for true love, no obstacle, no barrier can come in between you. That love in itself is ascension. Ascension is love. That's what it means. To raise your vibration, to raise your frequency. And so naturally, your love, your relationship, your person is evolving. It is changing in this very moment. You might know this person from work, or maybe you met them at work. Maybe you have a work relationship with them in some way. Okay, or you met them at work. I think for you, you haven't heard from this person with this no contact, so you feel like they're playing games. You feel that they're not taking your relationship seriously. You're questioning if they're just playing around, having fun. You're wondering if they're wasting your time, if you should be focusing your energy elsewhere, if you're ever going to actually be able to bridge those gaps and have a connection, have a real relationship. So this is what you're wondering. And you feel this relationship, this connection is worth the effort. It's worth the focus. It's worth the energy. But you want to know that it's a possibility. I think that sometimes you let other people's criticisms, judgments, what they say about this connection and about you bother you too much about this connection. And there is a hidden lesson here that is going to help you to evolve. So you let those things get to you sometimes, is what I'm seeing. but know that you are actually an inspiration to your person. They don't see you the way that everybody is criticizing and telling you they see you. They see you as beautiful, okay? They see you as inspiring. Whatever story or background you have that you have shared with them, they feel is very inspiring, and they love how you are able to open your heart to them, to have heart-to-heart conversations. They love how you're able to be vulnerable with them. Okay. So they see you as an inspiration. This person doesn't look down on you. Okay. So your spirit guides, their spirit guides are helping you during this time to raise your vibration, to ascend your vibration, to ascend this love, this connection. And Spirit is saying it's not quite time yet, okay? It's not quite time yet, but it will be very, very soon. Okay, I'm getting September for you, or within 9 days. But this connection needs time to evolve, okay? And with that evolution, those obstacles will be disappearing. They are nothing for love. They are no match for love, okay? And you can ascend through these obstacles with your vibration, with hope, with faith, with love. And your person's doing this as well, okay? With ships here, this is really leaving the criticism behind, leaving everyone's judgment behind, not caring what they believe, what they say, okay? And I think that you're going to reach a point very soon in your life, group number 2, where you are going to, I feel, be leaving your old life behind you. That's what Spirit is telling me, that very soon you're going to be leaving your old life behind you because you have evolved through this. You are no longer a vibrational match for the life that you have been living, your old life, that you were not happy in, is what Spirit is telling me. So I really see you, again, leaving whatever this old life is behind that you're not happy with. And I feel that there's really like this poverty mindset in that life that you've been living, and I feel you're leaving that behind. You are ascending, you are moving forward, and Spirit is telling me one message right now for you that's going to help you is to stick by the rules, to play by the rules, to follow your directions from your guides. Okay, they are giving you the right directions. All right, so let's go ahead and get 2 clarifiers to clarify this reading. We have the 8 of Cups, walking away. And again, I feel like this is you walking away from your old life, okay? So to find a deeper, more meaningful life. That's what I feel like you're seeking, and that's what I feel like you're walking away from. All right. We have the King of Coins, the ultimate provider. Okay, so again, I feel like your person, your twin flame here, I do feel like they're very well off. I do feel like they're a very good provider. And again, I feel that you're going to be moving into this new life where you're going to be provided for. You're going to feel in some way you're going to be provided for. So whether that be emotional, material, but I really feel this is material in a way that you've never experienced before is what I'm getting here as well. And it's going to be through your connection with your twin flame. All right, so I see you leaving your old life behind and walking into this engagement, this relationship, perhaps maybe even working with your person. But I feel that, yeah, this is abundance on all levels. This is devotion. And Spirit is saying your person is devoted to you. So you may not have heard from them but they are devoted to you. So Spirit wants you to know that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get message from your person to close up the reading. With a message from the universe as well. So Spirit, give me a message for group number 2 from their person. We have your intellect arouses me. I don't really know you. I feel damaged. Okay, so this person wants you to know they've been very, very hurt in the past. Okay, so your person is also going through a healing period in their life where they're having to heal from past relationships, the damage done from past relationships. So this is part of their ascension. This is part of raising their vibration into a vibration of love, because your person has been in a vibration of hurt. And I think that you're helping them to raise their vibration. I'm seeing you spiritually connect with them and guiding them in this evolution of their consciousness, of their soul. Okay, keeping their frequency, their vibration high spiritually. This person loves the way you think. Oh, another one just fell out. Okay, I got spooked. This person loves the way you think. They love the conversation that they had with you. And I think that this may have been a very short-term connection. Like maybe you haven't known them for that long, but it's like they feel so connected to you spiritually. So there's like this soul tie between you. Okay, that is destiny. So I feel like it is fate that you'll be with this person in a relationship in some way. We have Libra here. And yeah, 7th house. Okay, and so they're saying that they've never felt this way about anyone before. And it really brought up and evoked all of the hurt, the pain they've experienced in the past. And I feel that they've had relationships in the past where people have lied to them, pretended they were someone else, pretended they were someone they're not, to get something from them. And so I think that because of how quickly they fell for you and how hard they fell for you, it kind of spooked them and brought up all of those emotions. Okay, and so then they started reminding themselves in the past, they jumped into the relationships and they didn't really know the person because the person was untrustworthy and they hid their real self from them. Okay, so they're saying, I just got spooked from my past relationships and this really has nothing to do with you. Okay. So this is what they're working through right now. And again, they are receiving guidance. They are raising their vibration and they will no longer be operating under a place of fear with I got spooked. Okay, they won't be operating under that fear of being damaged again, of not really knowing the person they're with. Okay. All right, so let's get your message from the universe about this connection. Okay, so look at that. 2 beautiful twin flames, soulmates that have made it in the light, have found each other against all odds. That's what we have here. And yes, this is your soulmate. Okay. So Spirit wants you to know that your soulmate is already with you vibrationally. Spiritually, your soulmate is evolving with you. You are helping their soul to evolve, and they are helping your soul to evolve. Okay, spiritually, there is a soul tie between you already. There has always been a soul tie between you, and I feel that when you have met, that tie, that cord was activated. So you are probably getting all kinds of downloads about this person, psychic awareness about this person, telepathy from this person, and it's because that twin flame soul cord between you was activated when you met this person. So it feels like you've known them forever, and that's how they feel about you too. So know that they are already with you in their spirit, okay? Don't lose hope. Don't lose faith. Believe in this. Right now is a magical time for you, and they will manifest physically, and they will manifest physically very soon for you, okay? So that's the reading that I have for you, group number 2. Thank you for watching. Bye. Hi, group number 3. For those of you who've chosen number 18, Vasilia the Brave with Courage and the Fire and Ice Quartz, this is your reading. So I'm just going to go ahead and put your crystal here. Okay, and let's go ahead and get right into it. So the first thing that I'm getting here about your connection is that you feel very sad, okay? You feel sad. You've cried a lot. I'm seeing tears. I think that you've cried a lot over this connection. It feels chaotic. It feels like it feels a little bit frightening as well. Okay, so chaos, conflict, sadness. And I think that for someone who's chose this pile at least, I feel that you've cried yourself to sleep. And the message with this card is to be brave, to have courage. Because I think what you're going through is taking great courage, is what Spirit is telling me. And Spirit is asking you to find the light in the darkness. And know that even entering into the darkness that you have been in this connection, can result in great rewards. But it's very important for you to be brave enough, to be courageous enough to keep a still, quiet center. That's what is needed of you right now. You have got to be the calm in the storm. And that's what Spirit is asking of you right now. I feel for a lot of you in group number 3, it's like I feel a very motherly connection. So maybe you're very close with your mother, or I feel like you're just very, very close with your spirit guides that give you a lot of guidance, that give you a lot of wisdom. And I feel that you get courage and strength from your spirit guides and from your spiritual source. So I feel like you're very, very strong spiritually. I feel a very strong, great, brave spirit coming from you. I'm feeling with you, group number 3, the power of feminine wisdom as well. This is divine feminine wisdom with you. Okay, this is divine energy, wise energy. So I feel like you're wise beyond your years, very, very wise. When people meet you, it's like they can't believe like how wise you are. And I feel like you've been through a lot in your life, and it has made you wise beyond your years. But you've also been through a lot of sadness, and I'm seeing a lot of tears over this connection. I think that what your person has asked of you or what they wanted from you, it felt like too much, or it felt frightening. But what Spirit is telling me is you are learning right now. And sometimes learning, learning can be frustrating. It can be joyous. It can be a happy time. It can be sad, It can be anything. But I feel like right now, this time for you is all of the above. It's sad, it's frustrating, it's all of those things. I think for you, you believe that there's no hope for this connection, that it's ended, that there is no coming back from where you're at right now, and you've cried. You have cried because you feel that there is no making it better. I also feel there's a very powerful divine feminine ancestral line with you. It is very strong, and it's a great comfort to you. So this is a mother, a grandmother, or a female ancestor guides you in visions and dreams, okay, about your twin flame connection. So I'm feeling a feminine energy who is showing up in visions for you and dreams for you, helping you with guidance in your connection. So Spirit wants you to know, Spirit is saying, I know you're going through a time that feels very dark, but within you, you carry the voice of wisdom. That is your light to light your way, and it will be available for you when you most need it. So listen to that still, calm voice within, and know that you are the one who will return with light, and the situation that is troubling you so much is going to transform. Okay, so be brave. Spirit's also wanting to remind you that only from darkness the greatest light can be shown. Okay, if you turn on a flashlight in the middle of the day, you can't even see it. It is during the night that that light shines the brightest. So you are shining so bright in the eyes of your guides, the universe, your ancestor guides. They see you, they're with you, and they see your strength. They see your light shining. Your person, I feel, they're like shrouded in this darkness, and you're showing up as this light, and they are following it. They're following your light. Okay, but you have to be brave and courageous to continue to keep shining it for them. Keep turning it on so that they can follow it, so they can find their way back to you. That's what Spirit is telling me. You are receiving so much guidance from your ancestors, so Spirit really wants you to listen to your dreams. I'm also getting that if you feel like you are being tested, or maybe you have a literal test, Spirit wants you to know right now, yes, your relationship is being tested, but guess what? You're going to pass that test. You're going to pass any test that is put before you or your relationship. So don't worry about that. I'm also getting a new beginning for you, but I feel like you feel a little lost. You don't know what direction to go for this new beginning. And I'm also feeling that there's a lot of people around you who definitely, this is like old friends, old family who could be toxic for you, toxic for your relationship. I feel you separating from them and a new beginning for you. I feel like a lot of people around you might be chaotic or, toxic in some way. Let's take a look at the rest of your cards. We have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energy to others. We have entrapment. It did come out in reverse for you, number 34, which is a 7, okay, which is talking about trials, okay, which is talking about endurance, determination. We have number 40, water element. We have temperance, 3 of Pentacles, Four of Wands. So you guys can read what that says. We have smooth talker, duality. You've known the worst. Now you're prepping for the best. Shadow work, regret, unawakened, empathy, and leaving or travel. Okay, very interesting for you, group 3. So the collective divine feminine energy is asking the divine feminines to be brave right now, to be strong right now. And I'm probably going to do a collective reading on this. So I feel that it's very hard for you to be lighthearted in this relationship. It feels very heavy. There's so many heavy things that you have been dealing with in this connection, and I feel you trying to be strong through this. Okay. So I feel for you that a lot of what is affecting your relationship is the environment around you, the energy around you, the people around you. I got to be honest, it feels a little bit dark, okay, with shadow work, regret, unawakened. I think that there's a lot of very spiritually unawakened people around you, okay? And I think that a lot of people around you, maybe even your twin flame, has asked you to take responsibility in your life for things that you should not take responsibility for. So this could be someone refusing to take responsibility for their actions. And I feel like this is your twin flame. They refuse to take responsibility for their actions. I feel that they have a hard time taking you seriously. Okay, I feel like you've been very disciplined. You've been very motivated in this connection. But it's like no one else is. And they expect you to have all the motivation, to do everything in the connection. I think that everyone on the outside is blaming you. I think that even you've been blamed by your masculine, and so it's hard to take up that lighthearted energy again. All right, so this is the question. Are the people in your life building you up and inspiring you, or are they tearing you down? Because I feel like there's people in your life who has caused problems, issues in your relationship, have torn you down, have torn your twin flame down, torn your relationship down. I feel that there's a lot of negative energy that is affecting you, affecting your person, affecting the connection. We have the Three of Pentacles here. There's something here that is affecting the mood. Okay, the heaviness. It feels very heavy. There's too much that your person allows to affect your relationship, and maybe for you too. And so I feel like there is a disconnection because of that, a no contact situation. The emotions are very heavy, and Spirit is asking you to take some time and balance those. Okay, it's not your fault what's going on. And I think with leaving or travel here, this is walking away from people who are causing so much drama in your life, so much negativity, and these very same people do not show you any empathy. They do not show you any empathy. They are unawakened. Okay, they have a lot of shadow work left to do. But for you, you have been going through that shadow work. You have been releasing with tears. You have been trying to heal. Okay, you have been patient. All right, I think that, again, you could work with your person. And this could be people at work trying to meddle in your relationship and your connection, because they need to do their shadow work. But you, on the other hand, have been going through it. Okay. And Spirit wants you to know that it's not going to last forever. You've known the worst. You've walked through the shadows. You've got to come out on the light. Okay, and that's what's going to happen. So 4 of Wands energy, twin flame energy, I feel there could have been a third party situation here, somebody from work, okay? And this has really caused you to go through this dark night of the soul. You feel used, okay, physically, sexually, you feel used. You feel that your person hasn't showed you any empathy. You feel that they're unawakened to the connection. But here's the truth, and here's what Spirit wants you to know. There was a third party here. Okay, there was a third party here, but I feel like if there was a hookup, okay, it was literally one time. It was only this, okay? And now your person is going through that shadow work. Why? Because they regret their decision. They tried to sweet talk you. They tried to charm their way out of it, to tell you whatever it is you want to hear, okay, to no avail. I think they also tried to cover this up, but you found out anyways. And so I feel that you could have walked away from them because of this. All right, so you feel and understand the emotions of another in the service of love. See, here's the problem. You are an empath, pile number 3. You feel the emotions of everyone around you. You understand the emotions of everyone around you. That's a gift. That's not something everyone has. A lot of people say they're an empath. But when it comes down to explaining emotions, when it comes down to these readings, most of the people don't even get it, okay? Don't even understand the emotions of another person. This is a special gift, all right? And it is to be used in the service of love. And I think that there's those around you who have been using their emotions in a negative way towards you. And you've been picking it up from everyone. And so now I feel I feel you saying, like, I regret being with this person. I regret being with my twin. I regret working with them, like all of this stuff. Just so much regret, so much pain, so much heartbreak that really needs to be temperanced. So this message is what you need to know, what you need to hear. And what you need to know about this is that your person regrets what they did, that they are going through the dark night of the soul now, that they've been going through it. They're working on their self-control. They need to work on self-control. Spirit is saying you've already been through the worst of it. It's okay to dry your tears. And if you have to walk away from an environment that makes you feel bad, then walk away, because you are what matters. Your happiness is what matters. And I'm seeing you, pile number 3, as a light worker. And I feel that you're here on this earth to extend that light energy out to others. And the current circumstance, environment that you're in, it's almost as if they have you in this constant dark night of the soul cycle. And so when we heal that energy, sometimes we have to walk away from it when we're healed. Sometimes we got to walk away before we are healed, because sometimes you cannot heal in the environment that hurts you. So sometimes it takes walking away to heal and to not repeat that dark night of the soul cycle. So you're going to come out the other side, okay? But the environment is not good for you. This work environment, I feel, isn't good for you. The people around you, they want you to solve their problems. They get you involved in all of their drama. And it's not fair to you. It drains you. And each time you always regret getting involved. These people are unawakened. And I think that they're spiritually unawakened. They're very not self-aware, okay? And so I feel that there is going to be manifested for you a new workplace, a new living area, whatever environment you've been having issues with that has been dragging your energy down into the dark night. You are going to be manifesting a more positive environment, okay? And Spirit wants you to know that dark night isn't going to last forever. You've already known the worst. You've been through the worst. And now it's time to start prepping for the best so that you can manifest the best. I think your mind has been very focused on the negative. And what Spirit is telling me is that you are so empathetic, so gifted, okay? You are so gifted and so giving and loving and understanding that I think sometimes you are all those things to a fault. It ends up working against you sometimes, especially at your work, especially in your family. I'm also getting that every single time a conflict happens with this certain environment or people, it's like you're the only one who feels regret. I think that your person also has a hard time showing you regret. They try to smooth talk their way out of everything. And they act like they don't regret anything. So there's a hidden lesson here in this energy. Okay, because I feel that your masculine or your feminine, either one, your person is reflecting the energy of your environment. They're reflecting that chaos energy. Because Spirit wants you to learn how to be calm, how to be centered, how to look that chaos right in the eye and do not flinch. Do not be afraid. Do not back down. To be brave in the face of adversity. And to say, you know what? I'm going to turn on my light. I'm going to shine that light in the darkness and I'm going to simply walk into it. And that could mean walking out of an environment, leaving a situation. So you can walk into that light. And once you walk into that light, your masculine will begin to follow that light. Okay? They will be following the light that you're shining for them, just like that flashlight in the dark. You're saying, hey, I'm through the other side, and now I'm shining this light for you to come through. So the message you need to know right now is that there is light. You just have to find it. You have to turn it on. There's also a message that your person does regret what they've done. They just haven't told you, but they do. Okay. So we're going to get a couple clarifiers for this message. Page of Swords, a thirst for knowledge. Okay. So air energy here. Social media might be a problem for you and for your masculine. Maybe people are starting drama on social media. We have Seven of Wands, licking your wounds. Okay, this is Seven of Wands in reverse, and we have air, okay, and Leo, or air and Mars. All right, so essentially I feel like you're trying to heal, you're trying to lick your wounds, but I really do feel that the environment that you're in, and this could even be an online environment like social media, is not allowing you to do this. I feel that the hurtful energy, the negative energy just expands, okay, the more you try to heal. And so that's why Spirit is saying it may be necessary to disconnect from the current environment, whether it be online or elsewhere. Okay, in order to balance and heal your emotions, in order to shine your light, turn your light on, walk into it and shine that light for your person, to let them know there's still hope. Okay, so we're going to close up this reading by getting you a message from your person and followed by a message from the universe, okay, about your connection. Okay, that's too many. Let's do that again. Okay. So what your person wants to say to you is they wish they would have been more honest with you, number one. I'm really getting that. I'm picking that up. Okay. But they felt in their heart that you truly did not want to know what they had to say. They felt in their heart and somehow tried to justify it like they were saving your feelings, but you ended up getting more hurt at the end. Okay. They're saying if it's completely over between you and them, they don't want to know. So they haven't contacted you because they're afraid you're going to tell them it's over between you for good. And they don't want to hear that. They don't want to know that. And I feel that's a fear of theirs. So part of this no contact is because of their fear that you're going to tell them there's no hope for the connection. They want you to know that they're ready to be authentic with you, that they're no longer afraid of this connection like they were in the past. They want you to know that they had a fear of commitment and they have been working through that with this dark night of the soul, okay, and the deep regret that they have towards not being honest with you, towards whatever it is they did, has made them go into this dark night of the soul and really realize that they were afraid of commitment, that all of what they were doing is stemming from a fear of commitment. And so they realize that they have not known a real relationship, a loving relationship. They have not known that in their life. Okay. And so they're saying they want to know that. They want to be authentic and they're no longer afraid to have that in their life. So they want more than just sex, even though they do love sex, but they want more than that with you now. Okay. So let's get our message from the universe about this connection for you, group number 3. Okay, we have 2. All right, so we have tears here in the card, and those tears are turning into butterflies, showing that this pain is turning into something else, okay? And it's saying that in time, your person is going to reveal everything to you that you've had questions about. So Spirit's saying just give yourself time to heal and just give this connection time. Give your person time to heal their regrets and give them time to work up the courage to be authentic, okay? But you're going to know everything. All of your questions are going to be answered in time. So look at that. This is shining your light and shining it bright, not allowing anyone to put it out, even if that means you got to leave an environment. So we have a message for you coming through from your twin flame. So this wasn't good enough. They have another message for you, group number 3. They want you to know they're always thinking of you. They're thinking of you right now in this very moment. And look at this. You are the light that they're looking for. You are their light in the darkness. They're looking for that light, but they don't see it anymore. Okay, you're like this guiding light to them, and they're looking for that light. They're stuck in the darkness, but they don't see it because you've been stuck in darkness too. And so they're saying, love, please. Your love fills me with light. I love you. I'm thinking of you constantly, and I cannot come with you. I'm stuck in this darkness. Please shine your light for me so I can see my way out. That's what they're asking, and they want you to know they love you very much, and that love gives them the light they need to be able to work through this dark night, to be able to know there actually is a light on the other side. Okay, so that is the message that I have for you, group number 3. Thank you for watching. Bye.